What's up, guys? Today is your man Aaron here. And did you go shopping on Black Friday? I bet you did. Most of you did. What did you shop? Tell me, huh? Gucci? What else? Prada? Okay. Gucci, Prada. Wrong way. Wrong way to start the show. Alright? Today we are gonna talk about cheap fragrances, or as you can say, bargains. I don't like to call them bargains because all fragrances, all perfumes are pieces of art. But they do have some differences among their qualities, prices, smells, all different stuff, ingredients. And a lot of people have been asking me if cheap fragrances are bad, or if cheap fragrances are not valid to use, are not okay to use. Well, yesterday, Black Friday, I went to shopping. I need to buy a pair of gloves. It's New York, in winter it's cold. But while I was lining, there were tons of people. And I discovered something new, which is this one. Invictus Legend. As you know, Invictus is a brand. It's not a luxury brand. It's just a clothing brand. Some people call it a fashion brand. I wouldn't comment about that. But it's just like a clothing brand for regular people. Price is okay. And while I was lining up, I thought they have like 8-10 different fragrances. Then, of course, as a fragrance head, I will try on every one of them. And what's surprising to me is that, first, I've never smelled Express fragrance before. Maybe just once or twice, but I can't remember the smell. What's surprising to me is that none of them is bad. Honest, real talk, none of them is bad. But none of them smell super high quality to me. However, none of them smells as bad quality to me. They just smell like normal fragrances. You wouldn't expect that smell to come from Louis Vuitton, to come from Hermes, but you wouldn't say it's a $10 fragrances that you just got from the Broadway, from just a random street. No, they all smells okay. And finally, I decided to, why not to make a video about cheap fragrances? Are they okay? Can you wear them? And then I chose this one, Invictus Legend. This one, I don't know who copied who, but this one is super identical, super similar to the Invictus Legend. Not the Invictus original classic one, but the Legend version. It's a super fruity and not very stimulating, but fruity, fresh smell. And comparing to Invictus Legend, this one is a little lighter and a little less fruity, but it's just like a 80% fresh and fruity version of Invictus. And now let's open it and test it. The price, I bought it for $20, but the original price was $40. You know, Black Friday, 50% off. And here is how it looks on the appearance, on the box. It does show ingredients: alcohol, deno, water, fragrance, just some normal stuff. Let me see if they have something super different. No. All casual stuff, and this one is for men, of course. And here we go. They also have similar prices for others. This one is 50 milliliter, which is, yeah, this one is 50 milliliter and 1.7 ounces. And most of the other are also have the same price, but they are a little bit bigger in the volume. So this one should be the best among them, because on the same price it has a less volume. So let's do it. If it's brand new, remember what I said, Nothing come out from the first spray. Yep, brand new. Second, third. I do discover something different from yesterday. Yesterday when I was in the store, was just a super identical version of Invictus Legend, but today I do smell some wood in it and a hint of leather, not a ton of leather, but a hint of leather. Yes, it does smell pretty good. And if I'm being super objective, I just walk in a room and I smell this, I would not assume it's a cheap fragrance. Definitely not something like $20, $30, $40. But I would, I wouldn't say it's a Louis Vuitton level fragrance. But let's have some more. Yes, not spicy, little woody, fruity, like the Invictus Legend. So with $20 and usual price $40, you can get this. I would say not bad. It's worth it. $20. This fragrance, nothing wrong with it. Nobody would get annoyed by this smell, and it's not a waste of money. You can spray it, and it's a good fit for night. I wouldn't say it's a good fit for day. It has a darker sense in it. So this is Express Legend. I would say it's a pretty good representative of the cheap fragrances. Not all of them are fit for daily wear, but for Express, this is an Aaron guarantee. 80% of it is okay. I remember the other one called Express Reversed and just another one called Loyalty. They all are okay. You don't expect a cheap fragrance to smell like that. So never underestimate fragrances that have a cheaper price, because some of the fragrances are super expensive because of their brand, because of their name, because of their designer, because of their perfumer. So don't say no to cheap fragrances. Give it a try first. And as an advice from me, never, ever buy a fragrance without knowing the ingredients of it. Never buy a fragrance without knowing the smell of it. I introduce you all these perfumes because I want you to know the ingredients in it. I want you to know the smell in it. I want you to know the advice in it. Never blind buy any fragrances if you don't know anything about it. At least you either need to smell it before, you either need to know the ingredients well, you either need to know there are some fragrance reviewers or some fragrance head that suggests it, that strongly suggests you to buy it. So this is Express Legend, and it smells pretty good. Good deal for $20. Never underestimate cheaper fragrances. And I'll see you next time. Get yourself some fragrances.